Hey you guys, I am back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm back nonetheless. Today's video is actually not a makeup video. This is a hair video, and it might turn into a get ready with me depending on how much time I have. We'll see. But anyway, this video is actually about something that is very personal to me, something that is actually an insecurity of mine. I've been stalling and making this because it's just difficult to put your insecurities out there, but I figure if I own it and I accept who and how I am, nobody can use it against me, As was said to me, it doesn't matter. The people who love me and accept me as I am, and the people who would make fun of me, and I understand that's a possibility, but the people who would make fun of me, they don't matter. Point blank period. So I'm operating under that. Let me mention, this video is because I don't have edges. As you can see, like my hairline on my sides are just basically gone. And it's been that way for as long as I can remember. I think since maybe about 4 or 5, 6, somewhere in there. And I'm in my late 20s now, so whatever. Anyway, the reason that I feel a little bit more inclined to put this video out is because, I'll talk to people and they say they don't feel comfortable wearing certain styles because they feel like they don't have edges. And I understand that. Like, if anybody understands that, I understand that. But I feel like I found a way that works for me, that makes me a little bit more comfortable to wear my hair in like up styles and back or whatever the case is. And maybe it'll work for you guys too. I just want to be able to help because I want everybody to be confident. I want everybody to love themselves. And I'm not saying that this is not something that does not bother me, but I am saying that, at this point there isn't anything that I can do about it. So, gotta work with it, right? I want to help you work with it too. Let's get started. So to start, I take any random black and dark brown eyeshadow. It doesn't matter the brand, at least not to me. They're all going to do the same thing. And I basically dip into my brush. This is a Morphe MB15. It also doesn't matter what brand you use. It's going to do the same thing. And the reason that I use black and brown is because I feel like it gives me a more realistic mix. I do want it to look realistic, or as realistic as I can make it. Dip into both of them, and then I literally just fill in where it's sparse. I make sure that I bring it all the way back to where my hairline starts because you don't want to see a gap. So here it's filled in, here it's not. There's like a little bit of residue on this one, but filled in, not filled in. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. And that also works for covering up your grays if you have any. You're welcome. We have to deal with that too, ladies. So now, y'all, don't make fun of my brush, okay? But I really use this. And it gets, this color because obviously I have the shadow on it, blah, 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 blah. But I'm using Gorilla Glue. And before you tell me this is not good for my hair, I don't normally use this on the entire part of my hair. I just use it on my edges, and then I rinse it out and use a little bit of conditioner and oils and stuff on it at night. Okay, thanks. Now I'm just gonna start to put it on there lightly. You guys, don't go in there and brush it roughly, just with a light hand so that it's more cohesive with all the other hair. And I'm gonna go in and just fix the front to however I want. Sometimes I do the baby hairs. I don't think I feel like it today. I'm gonna do here in the front, in the middle. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, there's a mirror right behind the phone. I know it's easy to make fun of, when you're not somebody who's going through it. I get it. If I had wonderful, beautiful, bountiful edges, I might be less sympathetic about it as well, but I don't. So I am sympathetic. Side's done, this side's done. Now I'm gonna take a scarf and just lay it down for a couple minutes. And I don't like to dry it tight because sometimes if I dry it too tight, as funny as it sounds, it's like it'll peel, like the color will peel, and I don't want that. So I'll be right back. I'm using the Alba Botanica Hawaiian Detox Warming Mud Mask. That's a mouthful. It looks like this. And it comes out this color, but as you rub it into your face, it changes color. This is quite a lot. This should cover most of my face, if not all. So as you rub it in, it starts to warm up, hence warming mask, and it starts to tingle a little bit. For deep down detoxification, let this naturally warming mud mask soften and prime pores for maximum extraction of stubborn pollutants embedded within the skin. Mineral-rich volcanic clay gently exfoliates before it soaks up the dirt, oil, and bacteria that causes complexion chaos. Hypoallergenic, ideal for oily or blackhead prone skin. So I'm just gonna let this sit for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna rinse it off and come back. Okay, and now I'm about to put on a Revive coffee face mask. It says to let it sit for 20 minutes. It doesn't really smell like coffee that much. The other ones that I have, they smelled more like what they said, like aloe and coconut, but this one, not so much. It smells more like cocoa. And like, there's always extra in the packet. I'm gonna take that and put that on my neck and stuff down here. I'm just gonna dip my finger inside and rub it on. 20 minutes and I'll be back. So what had happened was I got hungry and went and ate a mango. So that's the result of this, but now I can peel the mask off and just rub it into my skin, everything that's left over. Under my eyelids, on my eyelids. It sounds like it's about to storm outside, you guys. Do you hear that? It is storming outside. Anyway, I actually don't have time to do makeup or anything, but take the scarf off. Ow. And this is the way that my hair came out. So before and after. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I decided to do this video more vlog style because I wanted it to feel more personal. I wanted you guys to, you know, connect with your girl. You feel me? I hope that it helps someone. I hope that it gives someone some much needed confidence, some ideas, you know, on how to flip it, fix it, make it work for themselves. And that's, you know, that's a wrap, guys. Also, please remember to like and share and subscribe. Bye. I love that part.